Hey guys, Josh with Habitat here for another Fix It Friday. Today we're going to be talking about light bulbs, different types and how to change them. Whereas we all know the standard fixture, how they thread in, one thing that we always need to make sure of, and it's going to get a little dark in here, but we need to turn off the light, switch before we do any type of any maneuvering with any light bulbs, but standard bulb threads in, we all have that. So now we're going to talk about the technical components of it. Each light fixture that you have has a safety tag here, and it talks about things about the max wattage that we want to use in this specific fixture. That co-aligns with on your light bulbs or your packages, how much watts. So this particular bulb is a 10 watt bulb, and then it gives information of color. So if you want more of a white or more of a yellow, they have little tags on there. One of the big issues that happen with light bulbs is they tend to flicker or they might not come on. One of the main causes for that, especially if we're going from an old light bulb to a new light bulb, is there's a little tab at the bottom of this. Now, if we go from an old incandescent light bulb to a new LED light bulb, we can see that these are actually a little bit bigger here. And what that does is it compresses that tab, so when we put in a new light bulb, it doesn't make solid connection. So if ever we have a flickering light bulb or a light bulb's not coming on when we want it to, the first thing we need to check is that connection. Some things that can happen to make a light bulb go faulty are vibration from a ceiling fan. So if your ceiling fan's unbalanced and it's making it vibrate, it can actually work that bulb out. And then just wear and tear of age. So as we change and go with different light bulbs, it can compress that tab and not make good connections. So that's kind of the troubleshooting of some light bulbs. Next, we're going to talk about types of light bulbs, and we're going to cruise through this real quick, but we have some information. So your old incandescent light bulbs, those actually, the way they work is 90% of the energy put out to them is dissipated into heat, and the heat actually makes the light. With the newer LED light bulbs, how that works is 95% of the energy makes the light, and it only produces 5% heat. So that's why these older light bulbs, once they turn off, we can't hardly touch them because they're so hot, but we'll notice that these LEDs, they burn a lot cooler and more efficient. You can look upwards of 80% more efficiency out of an LED bulb opposed to an old incandescent. Also, lifespan. An incandescent light bulb has an average lifespan of about 900 hours, whereas an LED bulb will have 25,000 hours of lifespan. So, whereas an LED bulb might cost you about $5 in comparison to one, these will last you probably 15 plus years, so you won't have to change them out. So you're reducing your cost as far as heat dissipation, energy consumption, and also you're getting a much longer lasting bulb. So we recommend when we build new houses, we put LED bulbs all throughout, and it's just much more efficient, and it helps with greenhouse gases and all the things. So any questions, leave them on the comments. Otherwise, we do have one cool thing that we can do. If we don't want to use ladders, they do make a tool here that is a light bulb changer. Basically, this works if you have a recessed light, you can lift it up, it extends, turn it out, and then put your new bulb in to replace it. They make ones that are bigger and smaller. You just have to get one that fits the light bulb that you currently have. So let us know any questions, any concerns, any topics you want to touch on next week. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.